Hi, I'm Thomas Breen. This is our industrial and commercial building construction technology project. I did this with Matthew McEntee and Sean Drennan. Our project will be done on White Nutrition Ireland in Askeaton, County Limerick. In the tutorial we met you to discuss the project. We said we were going to do Boland's Quay, but unfortunately they never got back to us with their plans or specs, so we decided to move on to a different project. They make a broad range of infant and maternal nutritional products, and as of 2012 it is a branch of Nestle. The design team, the civil structural design team was Finbar Gannon, the fire consultants were FRS Consultants, and the M&E design team was PM Group. The contractor for the project was Scanlon Construction, Buckley Steel Fabricator, Quinn Cladding, and Viola M&E and Process. The substructure construction. Substructure construction is everything up to and including the DPC. Ground bearing pad and strip foundations were used in this project. Soil investigation showed soil had good bearing capacity, so they were able to use these foundations. Demolition work had to be completed before excavation work could begin on the foundations because there was already a building standing on the site. The perimeter of the building will be 18.6 metres by 12.6 metres using the central line method. Excavation for the foundations will be 900 millimetres wide and 600 millimetres deep. Ground bearing pads will be used in conjunction with the strip foundation. This will be used to spread the weight of the steel beams used in the structural frame of the building. And this is the plan for the foundation layout, where you can see all the pads and the strip foundations. You can see an area highlighted in pink. This area will be holding some tanks used in the factory. So the slab there will have to be 300 millimeters thicker, and precaution should be taken for that while excavating. Excavation for foundations will be done by machinery or by hand. Formwork is put in place to keep the foundations from shearing. It will then be filled with reinforced concrete. 150 millimeters of well compacted hardcore is laid down under everywhere to where the floor slab will be, and a blinding layer of minimal thickness placed on top of the hardcore. A radon barrier is placed over the footprint of the building with lap joints, which can act as a DPC also. And now we're moving on to floor construction, so I'll hand you over to Sean Drennan.
Hi, I'm Sean Drennan, and I'll be talking about the construction of the floor. Industrial floors must be prepared to take punishment from sharp, small wheel trucks and heavy vibrating machinery, and impact and abrasion from an endless variety of containers and products, especially in this facility. A firm, uniform base, uniformly compacted, is essential since slab design is usually made on the assumption of uniform bearing capacity. Long strip construction of concrete floors has been used by contractors for many years with great success to produce floors of good, high quality for all purposes. All the concrete shall be poured under cover or within a weather-tight enclosure building. This is because pouring concrete in the rain or cold weather can crack it. It cannot be poured in cold weather either. When concrete is managed under cold weather, it must be protected from freezing shortly after being poured. Proper curing conditions that prevent cracking and provide the intended serviceability of the structure. Base slab casting, unless otherwise agreed, the floor shall be cast in long strips and a width suitable for use of a standard screener. The slab will be poured at 200 millimeters thick and 1880 millimeters wide in strip form. Concrete slabs can be prefabricated off-site and lowered into place, or may be poured in situ formwork, which is how this one will be working. Design drawings provides necessary reinforcement details, so it only needs understanding to use designated bar size, cutting required length, and make necessary hooks and bends. Here you see the ground floor layout where the concrete slabs will be poured to make the ground floor of the building. The slab is to be reinforced with a top layer of mesh as shown on the relevant drawings unless otherwise agreed with the engineer or such is indicated on the engineer's drawing. A layer of A939 mesh is to be placed in the slab as reinforcement. This will go over the whole slab. After the initial set has taken place, the surface shall be power floated for the first time using mechanical disc trowel. This is to give an even surface. I'll hand you back to Thomas.
Now, the function of a roof is to provide an adequate barrier to the elements and to maintain the internal environment by providing an adequate resistance to heat loss. The design features of a roof are that it must be able to safely resist imposed loads, transfer loads safely to the structural frame, accommodate thermal and moisture movements, and to perform with a minimum of maintenance. A pitch roof form that is integral to the structural frame will be used in this construction. The main structural roof members will be made of steel. There will be 4 of these UC beams acting as the rafters. They will be joined to other structural members through a process of welding and heavy duty bolts. And you can see the design layout down below. Purlings help to take the load of the roof deck. 14 M-section purlings are ran perpendicular to the steel beams along the building, and you can see the purlings there. Sheets of a factory assembled composite system will be attached to the purlings. These are made in order insulated sheets. They are galvanized dipped to prevent erosion, and you can see it in the diagram below. Parapets extend the length of the building on both sides. A parapet is an extension of the wall at the edge of a roof, terrace, balcony, walkway, or other structure. It is a safety design to protect anyone from falling off the roof. This results in guttering being placed inside the perimeter of the building. So when measuring for the cladding, it is important to leave a gap for the guttering. And you can see the parapet detail there, and the gutter is highlighted in yellow. And now I'll hand you back to Sean for roof finishes.
Roof finishes. The main forms of metal roofing are based on sheet-like panels, which may be flat or profiled, and either prefabricated or formed on site, but metal can also be used to create the shingles. A wide range of profiled and corrugated metal roof panels are also available, previously associated with industrial buildings. Structural metal roofing is directly attached to the purlins and eliminates the need of any solid support beneath them. Before any finish is applied to the steel, it needs to be cleaned. All steel other than cold-formed sections and pre-primed hollow sections shall be blast cleaned and protected with blast primer. This is to get rid of any oil, dirt or dust. Chemical primers will be used for galvanizing the steel. Finish painting will follow the architect's details. Paint is to be applied strictly in accordance with the recommendations of the manufacturer using a spray gun and done by a contracted painter. Thank you very much for your time.